Hi members, it's day 29 of the Health and Wellbeing Challenge. I've just come out of the gym. I've done 60 minutes on the walking machine and I have achieved 500 calories. That's as of today, so that's exciting news. I was 491 the other day and now I've achieved the goal of 500 calories. And you've got to work your butt off to get to that 500 calories. So I was really increasing that incline, starting to increase that walking pace to a point where I could break out into a run any minute. So I've worked hard, as you can see. I'm sweating, and but that's great. I know what it takes now to achieve a burn off of 500 calories on the walking machine. So today I wanted to share something quite serious with you, and it's all about going into business partnerships. Especially when it comes to, now I've been in not a business partnership as such with my traditional business, but I relied on a field partner based here in America very heavily, and I was very dependent on him for my business. But I'm not going to talk about that scenario because you would have heard it in previous stories. And I'm going to talk about the most recent business partnership where I was physically in a partnership with someone with my online business. Most of you on this call will already know who that business partner was. What I want to share with you is the importance of you yourself. If you're in a business partnership, hi Pascal, hi Aldona, great to see you here. If you are in a business partnership, or if you ever decide to launch yourself into a business partnership, there are many factors that have to be taken into account. Not only is it you've got to be aligned with the same values and the same vision, you will bring in different technical aspects or different strategic aspects to the business. And what generally happens is you leave that person to those particular skills and you let them get on with it, and you don't question it or you don't audit it. Now, when I say the word audit, I think it's coming from my corporate accounting days. The learning for me is you actually have to go through and test, or you have to go through and do an audit yourself of what the other person is actually doing. It's a very important piece to the process, and I'm not going to go into too much detail with respect to my experience, but I think in the last 24 hours I've discovered something that has been quite a huge technical flaw in the previous online business model. And what has shocked me is my lack of attention and my lack of focus on actually checking and auditing things as we were running the business. I was so focused on the strategic aspects. I was so focused on my piece, my strength, my stuff, that I never actually followed through with any sort of audit. And I think that firstly, it's important to do that, especially if you're in a business partnership. If you're not in a business partnership, like I shared with you yesterday, a simple audit could be you signing into your own funnel and doing it at intervals and setting a plan that you do that every month or you do it every 2 months. But to make sure, because you're investing time, resources, money, you're investing that into a business. And when it comes to an online business, the way that you can only check is to actually run through your own sales funnel yourself and to make sure that every particular aspect of that sales funnel works and goes and sends people to the right place. So it's a very, very important piece, and I seriously can't stress that more than enough, especially for business partnerships. You have to really check in on what the other person is doing, and you have to really check in on the mechanics. Even you don't have to go so much into the learning and the detail, but you have to go and test and do an audit yourself to make sure that everything is working. So I hope that helps, and I hope that's of value, but more than anything, I hope it just triggers awareness more than anything in people that, or in anyone, whether it be a traditional business or an online business. Just make sure you're fully aware of the role, the responsibilities, and the actions of the other person in that business partnership. So that's my share today, day 29. we're heading towards a third of the way into this challenge. Pretty excited about that, and I'll check in with a reveal. Actually, yes, tomorrow's the reveal as to my progress, the data reveal. That's my share. Great to see you here, Oil Donor and Pascal, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.